Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to episode 5 of the 5th Dimension Minecraft realm, the place that you can come to find cool ideas for your building and some inspiration. Please consider subscribing, mainly because this video goes for over 30 minutes and I think it's my greatest work so far. So tell me in the comments what you think of it and if you have any ideas to improve it. Enough dilly-dallying, let's get started. Thank you. So if you haven't been here before, this is our world. I, along with my friends, are currently playing in a Minecraft survival realm that I own. We've spiced things up a little bit this season by chucking in a theme. Ancient. Yep, literally anything ancient. Let's get started because I have a lot to get to and a lot to get built. You'll see what I mean. It's going to be pretty epic. I am the richest on the realm now. As you can see, yeah, we're here at our store that we built in the last episode. And yeah, we have 4 shops here now. It's not too many. We're at a bit of a slack part in the realm, but of course we should be picking up speed hopefully very soon. At least I hope for that. Now, I actually already came through here and collected all the diamonds that we made, but I'm going to tell you that we sold out our books, basically. We didn't sell out every book, but we have definitely made a lot of money off of this. I think I went to the mending this morning and I found a stack and a half of diamonds in here. That means we sold 12 mending books because I was priced them at 8 diamonds each, which I think that's a fair price considering that I am the only source of diamonds that these people have right now. And we also sold like 1 or 2 unbreaking books and 1 silk touch book. So in the end, we made a bit over a stack and a half of diamonds at our new shop, which I think that places us in the lead for the most diamonds. That is really nice. And I was actually just over here. And that is because I was thinking, why don't we be selling anvils? As you can see, I've got 3 here. Hopefully someone buys them. That's 3 diamonds per item. And then over here, I was thinking we sell grindstones. Now, grindstones, they aren't that hard to make, but they're annoying. Because you have to get all the sticks and you have to get the stone. I don't know. I'm just going to have it here ready to sell. Actually, I should make a piece of paper. Okay, and I just did some calculations and some rough estimates, and I actually have added lecterns as well. So we have 1 diamond per 2 lecterns, which I think is maybe a little bit expensive, but when you think about it, there's a bookshelf in here, which is quite hard to make, considering you need books, and I don't think many people actually have books. Now, we also have the grindstones, 1 diamond per 8. I'm not expecting many of these to sell, just due to the fact that you only really need 1 grindstone, and they're quite cheap to make, but it's just a bit to spice up the shop, I guess. And also over here we have anvils. I actually grabbed another anvil because, yeah, that one broke. Now here as well we have books. That I think will actually sell in the future. So I got one diamond for 8 books, which that's a pretty good deal. Let's get back to the base. So I'm just back here at base, and yes, I've just realized that things have changed since the last episode. We've customized the sugarcane farm, and I've actually forgotten to mention something. The bookstore, the enchanted bookstore, is actually not mine. It's my brother's and mine. I split a deal with him. Basically, he's really into villagers, and well, I can use his skills, and yeah, I think it can benefit both of us if we are in the same business. Pro tip as well, if you have slabs and you place them in a water source, the water source actually stays there. It acts like a perfect water source. So growing sugarcane with this sort of styled farm where you don't have it automatically harvesting in the early game, basically it makes it so that it doesn't fall into the water as much, as you can see right there, which is, it's really handy. And yeah, I think if you haven't seen this before, it could probably be helpful to you. Also, something even cooler is that I just found out that you can place lily pads onto slabs with a water source in them. I don't really know if I could do anything with this, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of other Minecraft builders out there could use this. If you guys already know about that, please tell me in the comments, and I'll just be annoyed at myself that I don't already know it. Anyway, let's move on. I got a harvest all the sugarcane, and we can actually get back to what I'm actually going to be doing today, which involves this area. I just want to put out the facts real quick, that we have somehow managed to breed a brown mushroom. That is like a 1 in 1,000 chance or something ridiculous, and I think we've only bred, like, together, both me and my brother, about 200 mushrooms at the moment, which, yeah, I think that's a pretty good success rate. Okay, so but in between episodes, I've actually grabbed a few maps, and this is actually the area that we're going to be using to create our base and our mega base. See that right there? That's our starter base, our little island. And it's funny because we're basically going to include our starter base, this little island here, in our main base theme. This is the first phase of our massive base expansion. And what I'm going to say right now is that we're going to be going with a archipelago of floating islands, sort of like a line. And today we're going to actually be expanding it. So I'm planning on building one like around this area, and then linking it with a bridge. And I'm not going to spoil the main theme of this island, but I can tell you right now, it's something that you guys are going to want to watch. It's going to be really cool. I haven't actually done much of this natural stuff, so I don't know if you guys don't feel very confident in it or anything. Maybe it's helpful to see someone go through it for the first time, because this is basically the first this is going to be the first project that I've ever done that is not strictly based on geometric measures. It's going to be all just mostly plain terraforming. I don't know how else to explain it. And yet again, I've just got back and realized I can't build this island with the equipment that I have. I need an elytra and I need rockets before I can even begin to start thinking about building another floating island, because there's going to be a lot of falling, there's going to be a lot of building back up. It's going to be haywire. And after all that, we have gotten our elytra. And yes, I am still keeping up with the theme of naming our tools and weapons after gods and their attributes. Hermes is the messenger of gods, and he actually has wings, apparently. And as a bonus, I also got some shulker shells, which, yeah, that is very handy for us now, because that means that we can actually have more than a full inventory when we go off to trade with the villagers, which is very handy for us, since we get 24 stacks of paper from there, and then we get a heap of books from there to trade with the villagers. This is going to help us a lot more in the realm. I'm going to be able to do a lot more things, but the one thing that's holding us back now is rockets, and I'm going to spend a couple nights of creeper farming, a little bit of creeper killing, and not much gunpowder gathering. I have gotten enough rockets that I'll be comfortable for a little while. And something really cool in this update is we can now craft crawls dirt. I love it. No more traveling to faraway biomes just to get a little bit and then head back. This is great. Now, why don't we head over and actually start marking out our area, which I said we'd do a few clips ago, a few minutes ago. Our little circle has just been completed. I just remembered that I said that we weren't going to be doing anything based on geometric shapes and measurements this season. I just realized yet again that I'm using circles to measure out my islands. Oh no. Why? Yeah, this is a much bigger island than there. That had a diameter of 19, this one has a diameter of 29. So about half the size again, I guess. Maybe a bit more. Which is, it's quite a lot bigger when you take it into a circle. And this should definitely set us up for the second phase of our base. We'll be staying here for a lot longer, gathering resources and starting on more islands as we go. It's going to start looking really cool here. Also, I should add, this map here, this is not just to show what area we're going to be working in. I forgot to add that. We're actually going to be also using it to show our progress. So right now there's no island here. We're going to be creating a totally new island as we go, which will be really cool. Okay, let's begin. First things first, I'm going to try and add a little bit of a gradient to this build. I'm not sure how it's going to go. It's probably not going to turn out very well at all, but you know, this is our practice. We're practicing for the big events. But yeah, basically what I'm doing is going to go cobblestone, andesite, then normal stone, and then dirt on the top, which may work out. I'm not really sure. Okay, so I should probably talk about how I'm going to be creating this, and I just realized I think I built it a little bit too low. I mean, too high. This isn't going to connect properly. I want this... That's annoying. Okay, so it's probably time that I start showing you how I actually create these floating islands. Now, I might do a tutorial on them. It's not something that there's a lot of videos out there anyway. I've watched a few, and I've learned something from them. Basically, what you do is you create little inconsistencies. I don't know. It's like building an upside down mountain, but you're building it underneath a floating island. I'm just, basically what I do is I think I'm gonna what should I use next? I think I should mix in andesite a little bit in with stone here. Yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm just creating that nice little effect where oh, I just fell off. Basically I'm just creating that very rugged design. You'll be able to see it once I finish, but what I'm actually going to do here, I'm placing some water here because I feel like this is going to be the most easy and simple way to do it, because I want to create like a little bit of an going upside down thing. Yeah, and that will give me even more inconsistencies, more rugged mountainous type vibes, but up in the air. I think that works pretty well. That's the first time I've ever done it. Nice. Okay, and yeah, basically I link it up to there and it's a perfect little outline. And there we go. Look at that. That is a lot better than I thought it would be. You can see that I used a lot of the overhangs because I think that adds a lot of texture to the whole idea of it. Just one thing here. I don't know why, but I seem to have, no, not there. It's right there. There we go. I'm just trying to make it look very realistic, not at all blocky. Yeah, we got a lot of overhangs happening. It's turning out pretty well. Look at that. Oh, and we got mobs spawning up there. We were going to have to do something about that. But yeah, the next phase is we're going to build diagonal things similar to that, but diagonal. And that basically will add us a little bit more framework, and then we'll get to the final part, which is going to be a lot cooler. And, well, it's going to be a lot more satisfying to do. I just got blown up by a creeper that was hiding in my base. Great. This is so bad. Oh my gosh, we got to hurry to fix all this. Hopefully I didn't lose anything. Literally had everything on my... Oh my gosh, this is a lot. I just need chests. Oh, I'll have to chuck them all into here for now because what a mess. This is so annoying. It had to happen. And yeah, I eventually got over the fact that I got blown up by a creeper in my own little safe storage area. Basically I had to just build new chests and get everything set up, which took a while. But yeah, we're over back at the island, and I just completed the last little step that I had of the framework. Basically now, this is all done. I need to basically fill it in. And how I'm going to do that is I'm just going to join it step by step. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. I think it's going to be pretty good. But, of course, these are like practice islands for me. They are not the big deal. See that one? This, at least it's going to be an improvement from what I did here. This is when I had basically nothing. I basically just built layer after layer, and it looks really bad. But this is looking really good now. Anyway, let's get to it and get it done. So that's one little segment done, and as you can see, it's probably best that I try and form this a little bit more around here. It's a bit square, but right, I think that's actually pretty good. I was expecting worse. I was expecting much worse for my first little shot in survival mode. I think that's going to work pretty well. Now I just got to do it to everything else, and then work out little kinks along the way. Let's do it. I've just realized that while building this, I have grown to really like building these. I don't know what's with it, but just the randomness of the structure, I guess. I really don't know, but it feels good. You can see and plus you can see the instant progress. It's actually really fun. And as you can see, we were very close to getting it finished. I just need to place in a few more sides, not much actually, and then we can get to detailing this whole thing, which should be even cooler than what we're doing right now. And it is completely done on the outside. Well, when I say completely done, I mean we have the main structure built and everything, and it's actually looking really nice. I really like the shape that it has. It's a very, yeah, this is much better than when you compare it to this, which yeah, if you're going to compare, this is much better. Now I've got a really cool idea, and I basically want to place like little slabs of cobblestone and everything on the bottom to make it just a little bit more textured, a little bit more variation. But to do that, I need to head to the Nether and actually grab a vine. I'm also just grabbing all the things that I want to use, and yes, my storage area has turned into a vine farm. But we're not going to go into that very deeply. I just want to... Oh, why is that up there? So basically what we do here is... Oh, I just realized that I can't even get up here. Okay. What we do is we grab our bone meal. And we'll have some actually. And... Wow, that grows quite well. And then... Yeah, it acts like... Oh, okay. Attempt 1 didn't go so well, but I think if we hold shift, yeah, we're good. And now all I need to do is get like a solid platform down the bottom, and we can actually work on this and like really shape it. And there we go, we've added our texture. I basically went and did some dirt stuff. In the end, I placed a waterfall there, like a bucket of water there. That helped out a little bit, but yeah, this vine is very tricky to move around. You can't really place any blocks while in it. It's a bit difficult, but yeah, this you can see there's a little bit of variation in there now. We may have to add more in as time goes along. I didn't add too much. I didn't want to overdo it. And I've actually, if you can see there's a couple vines. I'm not sure if those are going to be a good addition because they may overgrow too much. But I guess there's only one way to find out. Leaves have been acquired, and I'm actually now going to place these in. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it exactly, but I think I'll probably start with this one. And basically we just work our way up and like really make it bushy. There's a couple slabs in here which make it a little bit difficult, so we may have to go around them, but yeah, it should look good, hopefully. A very long time later, a lot of falling, a lot of, I don't know, struggle. This is looking really good. You can see that we've really got that vegetation pretty much nailed on the bottom. I still want to do a lot of vegetation coming off the top. This is going to be a really overgrown island, I feel. And it's going to look pretty cool, but for that we actually need a lot of leaves, and the only place I know where to get leaves is the dark oak forest opposite the mushroom biome. I might go grab a couple saplings, cut down a couple trees and grab a couple saplings. That probably is the best way to do it. I think I've ran out of saplings on my front. Okay, I have the leaves. We have about 3 and a little bit more of stacks of oak leaves, which should be plenty for the amount of area that we're going to be covering. We're not actually going to be creating that much of a big thing, but what I'm doing now is I'm just going to be filling in the top area. I actually might go grab some torches actually and light up this whole thing so I don't die and blow everything up when a creeper spawns. Okay, so I eventually got this all filled in with grass, and now it's just all becoming grass blocks, which is really good. I put coarse dirt around the sides. I'm not sure if this will stay. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I think it's actually quite a nice addition at this point. We may just make it in some areas as coarse dirt, but what I'm basically doing now is I'm going to place a bucket of water like this, and then create that. It's the wrong piece of dirt. And then I'll create like a like a look that the dirt's falling off, which I think that may really make it look nice. A lot of time spent messing around, and I am loving it. Look at this. It really adds in something to the world. I mean, to the island. It really makes it just like give that extra detail to the top. There's that one little area I might just quickly fix. Is it like right here? I'm trying to make it like not look too blocky. How nice is that? This is the second island and it's looking insane. Those vines, they're growing. I don't really want them to reach the ground, so we may have to place some string under them. I think that'll make it so they stop growing. But yeah, this is going to turn out a very nice base indeed for an upgrade. And we're not even done yet. We need to add a little thing to the top and actually make a bridge from here to there. So it connects the two islands and, well, makes it look really nice altogether. How do we do this? What should I do here? I'm thinking we want a nether portal up here, of course. We definitely do want a nether portal. So I might go to the nether quickly, grab some quartz to build like little pillars, because we still have to follow our ancient Greece theme. We're not just building a floating island for no reason at all. There's a little bit of stone everywhere that I want to fix that, but otherwise it's pretty good. Okay, so we have a problem. I've made up on the base with everything that I need, I think. Probably not, but yeah, it's not that. It's the fact that you look at my inventory and I've got zero I've got no rockets. So if I fall, we're stuffed. But there's a way I can fix this. If I build a waterfall, I'll be able to do this properly. Now what I was thinking is, why don't we build like a little mini mountain here? It doesn't have to be very complex. What I'm thinking is line it up with that right there. Come back. Okay, so the idea here is that I'm going to be using a bridge coming from there to here. But the thing is, the bridge is going to be a very old bridge. It's going to be going up by like a slab each time, so it's not going to make it in time basically. So we're going to have to go through the island a little bit, and we can have an exit coming through this mountain here, which I think that'll look pretty cool. And I guess the mountain is basically the same as building the floating island part. I hope, at least. I hope. Anyway, let's just get to it. And I just realized I'm out of stone, so scratch that idea. We need to find a way, thing that we can use as a waterfall. Maybe if we had... So if this part of the mountain goes up like that there, we can have like a waterfall coming here, I guess. That'll be okay. And then we would just get rid of all this and replace it with stone. Yeah, this will look good. I just fell. No. Oh, this is so bad. That means we have to just go creeper hunting, I guess, but I can't find any creepers. Okay. This may take a while. Okay, so it's the next day, and I managed to find some rockets, so we can come back up here. I need to conserve these a little bit more. I haven't really figured out yet that, they are very limited. So yeah, we got to remember that. But I'm not hating this right now. I'm not finding that it looks bad. So I think that's a good thing. It's always good to find that you come back the next day and you don't like whatever you did. But probably around this waterfall area, I didn't work that much at all. So I'm probably gonna have to shape this up a little bit. I think we'll have a waterfall here. And there we go. That actually looks pretty decent, I must say. However, I probably want to bring this down a little bit here. Just make up some little final touch-ups. Need to mix in some andesite as well. I'm not sure. I'm just sort of messing around at this point. It's not very critical. But yeah, this does look like a waterfall. Yeah, and what I'm thinking now is we're going to make this into a bit of a mountain. So you bring it up just to a little bit of a hill. So it looks like the waterfall is sort of coming out of the mountain and then down that way. Ooh. You get rid of that. But otherwise, I think that looks pretty good. These are just my starting days of Minecraft, and well, these are just my starting weeks, and yeah, this is shaping up quite nicely. I don't think we're going to be leaving this island for a little while. It looks like it's going to be pretty permanent here, since we have a lot more space than that one over there. Yeah, let's get this mountain done and then decorate the top a little bit with leaves and everything, and yeah, should look really cool at the end. And yes, I'm using basically the same sort of idea for the floating island, going up very ruggedly. However, I think this looks a little bit more random. I'm not sure. I didn't put as much thought into the building process of this, but yeah, I think it's looking good. Just trying to figure out if I should put I should put stone here, and then do one more up there, and then we can start filling it in. And after a little bit of work, a little bit of placing blocks and everything, I've got it to the point. That I think this will do. If we fly out a little bit, I'm mainly trying to make it look good from this side, which I think that does look like looks like a little bit of a mountain. It's not very sheer. It's not a very sheer mountain. It's not even much of a mountain for that matter. It's a bit of a small one. But yeah, this really does work. I might try and mix in a little bit of coarse dirt. Actually, thinking about that. What would almost be handy is having like a half dirt. I'm not sure how that would work, like a dirt slab. Now I say that doesn't sound that nice, but yeah. This works, I think. There we go. I might try and add a little bit of grass later on, or maybe just do a little bit of a leafage in this area. That may work pretty well. Anyway, enough time spent fumbling around this area. We probably need to get started on everything else that we want on this island. Don't think I'm going to finish the bridge going between these today. It's been quite a long episode at this point, So we might just try and finish the leafage. So what I'm thinking here is to hide this area, I guess, is we just come up here and place in a fair bit of leaves here. And what that does is hide that there's like it goes straight to dirt, sort of. Because this should be compensated, really. It should be much thicker in this area. I should have almost built an island in the middle, but that would have cut down the functionality of our area here. But with this, I think this will work quite nicely. I just need to get some water. It's funny how much those overhanging vines make the island look. It just makes it look really nice, I find. Nice. I might also put one here where there's already leaves coming from the bottom, so it makes it look like it's sort of looping around. I think that'll be a nice touch. Where are they? Right here. Yeah, we just make it like a little bush here in this case, because we don't need anything else. We just need a little bush. Okay, so what I'm thinking about for this island is not really going underground. That is going to be mainly for the entrance. What I'm thinking with this is we're going to have like barrels everywhere. And like just in corners and everything. But what my main one is, I want to have some ruins. Like quartz ruins. Now, if I put that in there, okay, I probably need to do some designing creative before I can fully commit. But yeah, so this is going to be basically the entrance. As you can see, I've actually added some wheat and some like plants everywhere. Probably need to add a vine right there. And yeah, this will make it really look natural. Yeah. And there's another waterfall over here, which I thought was a nice touch. If we actually do a fly around real quick, it's actually turning out really well. Yeah. I've spent way too much time on this. But we should be done very soon. We just need to get some ruins in and some bone meal on the ground. Let's go into creative testing mode. Planning has been done. I'm going to try and build this now. It's not really much of a thing that I'm building, but it's something nonetheless. It's basically going to be an area that I'm going to use as a place to where I gather all my resources, basically, or like where I have all my crafting area. I think I want I want quartz pillars. Okay, I am out of quartz. I need to go back into the Nether and get some. This whole theme this season is going to be quite quartz heavy. It might be worth. Oh, I can actually steal. Oh, I'm terrible. I'll just take the stair, and then I'll go get more quartz. It's going to be quite quartz heavy. It might be worth investing in some sort of quartz farm from piglin basters, like, I don't know, or even like build a shop for quartz. I think that could get us quite a lot. Depends what everyone else is building, because I know that my build is going to take a lot of quartz, but is that just going to be for me, or is it going to be for everyone? We'll see. I just found ancient debris while mining for quartz, which I'll take it. I think we're going to be getting a lot of ancient debris just by looking for our quartz. Oh, and that's lava. Here we are. We have collected some more quartz. It's still not enough, actually. I decided to go a little bit bigger. But this is basically going to be an area that we use to have, like, we're going to just have barrels here. We're not really going to have much of an organized base for this little area. We're not going to have, like, a underground thing. It's basically going to just be barrels just laying around in heaps. So we'll have, like, a stone heap over here. Have, like, I don't know, everything. It should be actually getting really cool. One thing I want to do now, though, is grab some bone meal, and that way we can grow a lot of grass here, which will be very cool indeed. Just need to get it. So, yep, all of this has been placed in. I'm just collecting all the flowers, because I don't really want flowers here. I don't think it really fits the base. But yeah, this is it pretty much done. I don't really think I'll keep the band here. I might actually, right now, grab a bit of dirt and just place it around, and hopefully that'll grow out very soon. And yeah, we'll start making this place look really cool. I might add in a few little seeds, wheat plants every now and then, just to make it look a little bit more diverse. We're going very decorative this season, I think. We're going all out, just nice looking. And there we go. It's all done. We have got the grass growing back. I don't actually have any rockets, so I can't do a fly around of the island. I actually might go into spectator mode real quick. There we go. We have got our little island put in. We got the grass and the wheat growing. Everything is looking good. We could add in a little bit more leafage, I think, especially like mainly on the top here. A bit of bushes maybe. But we'll probably do that next episode when we actually have leaves to work with. We didn't have much. We didn't start with many resources this morning, which did held us back a little bit. But I'm really proud of the underside of this place. This looks nice. Got a lot of variation. We got a bit of a gradient with the stuff, the cobblestone. We might bring a little bit more cobblestone coming up. I feel like that would work quite well. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of this. Of course, it is an upgrade from that, which it does look very messy when compared to this. But I'm pretty sure this is going to get very messy in the future. But this, I think it looks good. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. I hope you guys had a great day. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to definitely be working on this in the future episode. But for now, adios.